Hello, everyone. Welcome to Let's Chat About It, where we have real conversations about things that matter and talk about what the society says is normal. Your host, Clarice. On today's episode, I have handsome and beautiful people in my presence. As you can see, I have an Abu Alahaji
Money
all
stop.
the way from Dubai. eh? Flying all the jets. You know. So, Alhaji, please tell me more about you. Tell me.
Hello everyone. I'm called Isobel, uh, but my friends call me Painkiller, aka PK.
Painkiller. Painkiller.
Painkiller, aka PK.
AKA PK.
Exactly.
Continue.
Yeah. What can I say about me that everybody does not know? So I'm a chill guy, like a very chill guy to be with, like a very vibe guy to be with. Like for those who know me, yeah. When it comes to vibing, I'm like the top right there. So I like watching animes. That first. I know a lot of people say like, why is a grown ass guy watching anime all the time? Like, I can spend literally all my off days watching anime. I don't care who or whoever is saying what, but anime comes first. And then I love playing handball too, and most of the time I get criticized. They say I don't play soccer. I play handball. Handball is a game of for ladies and this that. But I can assure you that handball is not only meant for ladies. Like it needs the physicality to be in that ring, to show your skills and all that. So that's the little I can say about me for now.
Thank you so much. So, are you ready to chat?
Of course.
And on my left, I do have, beautiful lady. You can see golden brown. Her name is Lala. Lala. So, Lala, please tell us more about you.
Hello. My name is Lala, and I'm also known by Petite Madame.
Petite madame.
Yeah. What should I say? I don't know. I'm a big fan of soccer. I love me some soccer. Uh, yes, and I practice too. I play too. Don't play with me. Midfielder, both sides. Um, what else? I don't know.
Okay, but are you ready? Are you ready to chat? Are you ready?
Oh, trust me. Yeah, I better be ready. Cause I'm ready.
We are ready. Oh, we are ready. And we have our co-host here in the building. So, co-host, do you have anything to say before we kickstart this thing?
Not much. As everybody know me, I'm the co-host.
70 years
And
old man.
I always come with advice. I'm coming for you.
Thank you so much. And so let's chat about it. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about exes. Should exes ever be friends? Or is that called emotional cheating? I'm very curious. Should exes be friends, painkiller?
Uh, Personally, on my that's my opinion. I think they should be friends, cause the fact that something didn't work out between you and somebody doesn't give room or make you guys enemies or something that you guys shouldn't be talking to each other or something. So I think they should be friends. That's my opinion.
Okay. What do you think?
Well, opposite. I think they should not. Why? Because like they always say, oh, after love it's not a fight. I mean, it's not war, whatever. But it is like you say, emotional. What is it? Cheating. Because and look, you have to look at how long. No matter how long you guys have been together, you guys can be friends. Cause when you guys see each other, 2 rooms, 2 people, trust me, whether you like it or not, something will always happen. And I have a question. Since you say you guys can be friends, right? You guys are friends. You guys had this lovely, let's say 4 years, right? Relationship, and everything was good. Woke up, life happened, things happen. And your so-called friend ex has a new partner that she loves a lot. Would you able to handle that? Like, how would you take that? How would you handle that?
Oh,
Can you go on a dinner, same table with them?
yeah, they moved on. Everybody moves on. That's life. Everybody, you move on. That's what it's called moving on. So you let the past be the past and you move on.
You won't be jealous.
No,
You
why?
won't use a fake account and go and be snooping
That's
around.
the thing about me. That's what I said on my opinion. Like in my opinion, when I move on, I move on. I don't be moving on, then going back and be sneaking around, checking if she's with some other guy or she's whatever. If I move on, I move on. Like that's life
But it being a very long relationship of 4 years, and she moved on so quick while you're still lagging behind, do you think that will be a problem?
for me. No,
Okay.
I
What do
don't
you
think that's a
Would
problem
you
for me.
would you feel the type of way that you guys were in a 4 year relationship and like in the next month he's already in another relationship?
And I have to be friends with you, and I sit where you guys are loving. Or, I'm sorry, we're not doing that. I can. Yes, I've moved on and everything, but it's just like I know what I had with you, and whether I like it or not, some type of emotion are gonna have to come out. Not because I want to, but it's just because what we had, and it's, you know. So no, we're not doing that.
Okay. So I know you said in your opinion that you don't think it's a problem. What if you are in a relationship where your partner thinks that it's a problem that your ex is your friend?
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
So if she thinks it's a problem,
Let's have it. Let's have it.
like what, that she doesn't want me to talk with her or something.
Yeah, that the communication needs to end.
Uh
2 hours later.
The fact that you're even thinking this matter.
Okay.
The fact that you're thinking this matter.
No,
Why are you
it's not the
thinking
fact-
your
it's
your current girlfriend is that one is the
Are you
past.
stopping the friendship or not?
no, I'm not saying that's the thing about me, right? I don't let people like tell me what to do. You're not gonna tell me the friendship I'm gonna have, or the type of people I keep as friends. You understand? If I'm keeping somebody as a friend, I know that person deserves to be my friend. You understand? Okay, there can be different scenarios. Like that's the thing. First of all, when you say being friends with your ex, there's a level of friendship that you can cross.
Yeah, of course.
You understand?
Yeah.
Okay, I can walk on the street and meet somebody, and we just vibe. We call that friends. We can be friends. You understand? You just meet somebody, you guys vibe. That's you can call that person
Acquaintance.
your friend. So there's a level of friendship that you can cross, like as in. So the fact, so I can say I can be like friends with my ex. Like we can just be just normal chatting, like on the low, like like normal friends. You understand? Not like the type of friend that you like you get up the morning, you're texting her, or you guys are talking up and down. Nah, that is more than friendship. Yeah. So
So you don't text your friends early in the morning when you wake up?
I don't text my friends in the morning when I wake up.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Why would I?
Like
why,
you said, text on the low. Like you don't text like morning and checking all those stuff. So what level is your friendship with your ex? Like let's say in
my ex?
no, not personally. I'm just saying. You said they have levels of friendship, right? So what level are you keeping her in?
Just like a friend, like just like a normal, like, just like a normal person. You understand? Just like a friend. Maybe if she needs like a help, she needs help, or maybe she has some difficulties or something.
Okay.
Yeah, I can help with that. That's friend. That's a friend. I call that a friend. I can help with that. But the late night calls, all that, no, there should be a limit. You understand? So that's why I said they are friends vary like friends.
But I think nowadays having exes, both male and female. Like you have your ex, who that's a male. You have your ex that's a female. Like my brother said, yeah, he said he can, if only the girl needs like help. Nowadays, if you have an ex and you are in a new relationship and the ex is jealous, she'll try to like bring up something that you guys can meet and then like cause trouble in the relationship. So him saying that she might want to like call him over and do something that's going to cause trouble, that why your current relationship is going to have like a big trouble. So exes, she might like want to plan that for you. The point you just gave.
So back to the question you said, if I'm in a relationship and my girlfriend wants me to stop talking with my ex or something. So first of all, before I want to get into a relationship with you, I tell you everything about me. Like I tell you what happened, my last girlfriend, and tell you the level of friend or how. So I always let them know that it's like that. I'm still, although we are not more together, but we still friends, we still chatting,
Still say hi, yeah.
we still saying hi to each other. So if you know that, and you are like we already dating, and you want me to stop talking with her, of which I already told you about that, that's crossing another line.
So you won't
understand?
stop.
Huh?
So you won't stop.
That's not. I told you already from the beginning.
But let's say I have an example. We dating, right? And this your ex, right? And you guys are good friends or whatever. But I don't like your friendship. Are you stopping it? Or are you stopping the relationship with me?
So that's you telling me what to do, of which it's
Are you stopping it?
I'm stopping it.
Which one are you stopping?
Huh?
Which one are you stopping?
I'm stopping you.
You're stopping me.
Yeah.
That means you haven't forgetting about her. That
No,
means she's
not that. That's what I told you.
Because you're giving more precedence over your
Yeah,
current
priority to
relationship
her than what
your
you're trying to
ex.
build.
And it's if you I don't think with your ex and her own relationship
She
because
would
of
choose you.
Do
So
you think
first of all, like I said, I'm not the type of person you're gonna tell me what to do.
Alahaji
You understand?
painkiller?
So first of all, you telling me to stop talking with her means that you have trust issues. You don't trust me that you don't trust me that well. You understand? It means you don't trust me. That's why you're insecure, and you're telling me to stop. It means you don't trust me. I can't be with someone who does not trust me.
I have a question. We here to chat. We're gonna chat.
Yeah.
Chat.
Okay, you cool with that, right? Now let's say we're together, and I'm still friends with my ex, right? You cool with that?
Yeah.
And then he calls me because now we're not looking at exes or relationship. We're looking at friends.
Friends, yeah.
He calls me, hey yo, madam, let's go. Let's go take a drink. Let me take you out in the name of friends. Are you letting me go? No.
That's what I said. Friends, there's a limit to friends.
Are you letting me go or no?
I trust you. I'm letting you go. That's what I said. Trust. There should be trust. You understand? There should be trust.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Relationship are built on trust.
Women have instincts, right?
my cup, please.
Women have instincts, and we can even men can look at the antics of another man and say, this guy like this, and a woman too. And even your mom and your dad can identify that this guy that you're bringing, me being a man, I can already pinpoint his antics or his fishy stuff. So she is telling you that I don't like this girl. Maybe she's not coming off like the way she should, but she's telling you that she does not like this girl. She's not really putting it like, oh, this girl has intentions. She just saying she don't like this girl. She don't feel comfortable with you being friends with her. And from your own end, you're like, oh, this is. What do you think? You don't think that it's a problem?
I don't see that as me personally.
Question: Are you still friends with your ex
Yeah.
In real life?
in a relationship?
That's
So that's the thing. My ex, she did something way more worse than everybody can think. But I'm still cool with her.
Photo. Not be juju be that.
You don't want to know what she did, but she did something
How
worse.
can you
But
cause
I'm still
pain
cool
to
with her.
painkiller? How can you cause
I guess
pain to
he was
painkiller?
telling no.
That's the reason for the name, though, painkiller. I'll be clear all the pains.
I'm very curious because you said something that makes me now wonder, because I'm expecting that if I'm coming into your life as a woman, we cannot when you're single. In fact, before I even ask the question, when you're single, you are living in your own world and you can also live the way you want. But when you are in a relationship, can you live the way you want? Because now it's two people. So can you live the way you want? That's the first question, in fact, before I even go to anything.
No, I can't live that way.
Okay. So then why do you say that the woman cannot tell you what to do?
That's the thing. Living the way I want and you telling me what to do is like two different things.
Okay, if you tell her to do something and she's not doing it because you can't tell her what to do, how are you gonna take it?
That's the thing. Like that's the thing. That's what they call talking stage. Like when you ask now the girl, you guys, in the talking stage, you get to know each other.
But you don't know.
You guys are
somebody
already in a
fully.
relationship.
That's what I'm saying. That's the purpose of the talking stage. You get to know each other. You know your behaviors. You know how your likes and your dislikes. You get me? So if you know all that and I tell you all this and we're in a relationship, before if you accepted me, means you're okay with my weird, let me say, because I know many people will be saying in the comments that this guy, but you accepted me with my weird stuffs means you actually want me. You understand? So you can come in and then you'll be like, nah, you don't. Nah, I already told you from the beginning.
Okay, quick question. Okay, you have a girl, like a new girl. You guys are past the talking stage. You guys are dating. You told her that this is your ex. You are just friends with. Okay, you guys have been dating for like, let's say, a year, and then your ex, she changes. The person you called your friend, she changes now. She wants to now infiltrate your relationship, and then your current girlfriend sees it and say, okay, no, this one is going somewhere else, and then she tells you to cut the relationship with your ex. Are you going to cut it? Because your ex now have seen her, now she's more jealous and she wants to infiltrate that.
First of all, I'm not gonna let it like be at that stage. That is going to be causing problems. That's what I told you guys from the beginning. Being friends with your ex doesn't mean, like I said, is not the. I don't give that chance that little reach to a point that's gonna cause a problem in my relationship. Now, if I say it's a problem, I myself, I'm gonna limit it.
But as time goes, her emotions are changing.
Yep.
Because she sees.
No,
sometimes
that's the thing. Like
sometimes
when
you don't even need. Sometimes you don't even need to do too much to cause trouble. You just need to do a little bit, and
Just
the
post.
trust is
Just
off.
posting.
For example, you are saying from your own side you put a limit. Has your ex put a limit?
Question.
Has the ex put a limit? Because you say you put a limit, but in the middle of the night, that girl wakes up and calls you.
I'm not gonna take the call first of all.
But she called you.
But I'm not taking the call.
She planted a seed. Now your your current girlfriend is asking you, who is calling you?
And the more you're not picking the calls, the more suspicions.
The more suspicion. Then you say mechanic.
Why would I say mechanic?
I just say it's my mechanic.
Why would
In
I
the
say
middle of the
mechanic?
night. Eh?
Why would I say mechanic?
No, I'm just joking. But you get what I'm saying, that it doesn't take too much to plant a seed. That right there, maybe you had put a boundary. You know that your friendship has a limit and everything. Then she just calls when she knows that she's not supposed to call you, and at the moment that she calls, your girlfriend just sees it, and you dropped or you didn't pick it up, and then she's like, "Who is calling you at this time of the night?" You say ex-girlfriend, it will not even make any. It already causes problem already, and the girl didn't even do too much. She didn't even do text you anything. She didn't do. Sometimes maybe she might just sit and say, "I miss you." Just that text. That is enough to cause trouble. Because she just thought she was scrolling on her phone and she just saw a picture.
And you know those Snapchat be bringing those. Remember these days, 2 years ago.
Oh yes. Snapchat and TikTok. Snapchat and TikTok does that. They always say, "Remember this day." They show that.
I'm curious too. So in this, let me ask: if you're in a relationship with your girlfriend and you came back home late, and she asks you that, where are you coming from? Would you get offended?
No.
Why?
That she has the right to ask me where I'm coming from.
Then she also has the right to tell you
What she doesn't.
when she's not feeling the thing.
Asking me where I'm coming from.
We're not
it's
saying
not like telling me.
don't be. Well, I'm not saying be rude to the person that when you see them, politeness is asking you to greet whoever. But friendship, Papa, when it's finished, it's finished. X exit, X experience, X over, pass over. Like, don't be rude when you see the person or when you see them outside and be like, oh, I want to talk to that one. He broke my heart. She broke my heart. No, be nice. But just like keeping the relationship, you guys are not helping each other heal or separate. Like she said, you might have moved on. Have she? She would say yes, but are you there?
That's on you.
Are you putting importance on the ex because it's not the present girlfriend is not your wife?
You guys keep why do you guys keep saying I'm putting importance
No,
on the ex?
I'm just curious though. Okay, let me ask this question. What if, because now I know this person we're talking about is just a girlfriend. She's just a girlfriend. Oh, sorry if you're a girlfriend or it's not the just.
No, don't bother about that. I'm
I
saying.
say good luck.
Don't bother about that. I'm saying.
But let me say she's just a girlfriend now.
Uh-huh.
But now, what if it was your wife, and this ex-girlfriend is your bestie, your
Wow,
close
wow.
to best friend?
Why?
Because you guys have developed a
Grown
friendship
together.
over these years, but now you're married and your wife is telling you she doesn't feel comfortable with this bestie, so she's telling you that she wants that friendship to end, but this is your wife now, no more girlfriend.
That's wifey. Oh.
You guys, you don't still get the point. My ex can never be my bestie. If I start, how will you be my bestie? How?
Okay, so if she's not your bestie, but can your wife tell you that she's not comfortable with that friendship and she wants it to stop,
Yeah, she can tell me.
and you will end?
It depends, though.
On what? On what?
It depends.
What does it depend on? What does it depend on?
Wait, are we talking about girlfriend stuff? Or talk about wife situation?
She's your wife now.
I just shifted from the girlfriend now and
To
I
the
went
wife.
to the wife. And I said that maybe you might be saying this because the person we're talking about is a girlfriend, But now we have a wife. Maybe you guys even have kids together or something.
That's a big bond.
Maybe let me just remove the kids. Maybe the kids will make it too big. But the wife, you have a wife now, and the wife says that she doesn't feel comfortable with this girl who is your
friend.
your friend, and she's your ex, and she's telling you that she just wants that friendship to stop. She doesn't like it.
Yeah, that will stop.
So your wife can tell you that.
She just told you what to do, right?
That's my wife.
Okay, so you're saying your wife can tell you what to do, but your girlfriend cannot tell you what to do.
There are levels. Talking stage, girlfriend, wife, and then I don't know the last
Inside
one.
levels.
that girlfriend is the one you wanna make
Inside
your
levels.
wife, right?
Inside levels. They.
I mean.
Yeah,
quick
that
question.
girlfriend is the one you want to make a wife, right?
Yeah.
So how will you keep canceling them that no, we can't be together because you're telling me to stop talking to this person? How will you reach to that wife if you're not stopping what she's saying?
Good question.
That's what I said from the beginning. If you're getting a relationship with me, I'm this type of person. I'm this type of strange guy, and you stick to that strangeness, and we grow together. I was at a certain point. I said, "Now, this guy, Alice, you actually mean business," and But if we're in a relationship and you start controlling me, like do this now, I'm saying, "No, you're not fit to be my wife."
I'm very curious because when it comes to marriage, we cannot assume, we cannot be on assumption that, if inside relationship, I'm telling him that, he's telling me I cannot, tell him what to do, but inside marriage, I can. So, do you think it's safe for a woman to say, for her to leave you, if she feels like, because you are telling her that she cannot, tell you what to do in a relationship, she has to she can just take it on from there. That is how you are. Even that's how you're going to be in marriage, and that's something she cannot take. Do you think it's safe to say that somebody can actually make that clean assumption? Because I cannot say that inside, because you're showing me the way you are and that you're going to be in marriage. Because when it comes to marriage, it amplifies more. Whoever you are inside relationship amplifies
What you're gonna be
in marriage,
doing.
yes. So if inside a relationship I cannot tell you what to do, how come will I think otherwise that I'll be able to tell you what to do inside marriage when I already seen the way you are inside relationship? Do you think it's safe to say that the person would not be able to, the person can assume that there's not going to be any changes both sides.
Yeah, yeah. You can assume that.
What do you think?
No, Papa, the thing you show, because the thing you show me right now, dating is the same thing as talking stage to relationship. That's the same thing as dating to marriage. So the talking stage become dating, and then marriage become the relationship. Back then when you guys were talking stage. So what you show me right now is what I'm gonna go through. That's why I always disagree and somehow blame some women that, especially the ones, God forbid, but the ones that had like the violent partners. You're not gonna tell me that it's inside marriage that he started putting hands on you. He started that a long time ago. If you allowed it, don't complain when you get in there. And that's what you're like, how can I say this? You telling me that I can't tell you what to do while you're trying to build something to go to marriage, what make me think that when we get up there, I'll be able to advise you or tell you what to do. So
I have a quick question. Can a romantic relationship ever be transformed into a friendship, platonic friendship, love?
Yeah.
Emotional damage.
You think so?
Yeah.
Like you guys can truly love yourselves for 5 years, and then for some reason after the 5 years you guys become instead friends. Don't you think that you guys are probably friends because maybe one of you is keeping it
low key.
platonic, but the other person is not? But maybe if the person had an opportunity, the person will seize it. But because there's no opportunity, the person is staying as a friend.
So that I keep telling you guys this thing. Me, if I'm like if I'm in a relationship and it ends, I'm moving on. I personally am moving on to the next level. I don't know about you, the ex. If you're still having feelings for me, that's on you. Because if we both come to an agreement, because I don't think breakup is like you just sit one day and you tell somebody that it's over between us, and you guys need to, maybe if you try to, if you did something or she did something and she tries to apologize and this, that, and you guys discover that the relationship is going to nowhere, we both agreed and we are moving on.
Breakups, do they necessarily mean that both people have to agree?
That's what I'm
For a
saying.
breakup.
Even if they don't agree, but if one person tries to apologize and the other person like it's does not want to maybe receive the apology or accept the apology, it definitely means you guys are saying that, okay, maybe she's saying that or he's saying that this relationship is not working no more, so we gotta move on.
I have a question.
So me personally, I'm moving on. If I was on the fault or you on the fault and I tried to apologize and you told me you don't want the relationship no more, and we try like for months and or maybe for it doesn't go, we definitely know it's not taking us anywhere. So we're moving on. So I'm moving on. I don't know about you, whether you're still staying behind or you are still, it's on you.
Question is for you. Let's say you and your you got answer.
Oh my God.
Let's say you and your exes, right? You go. Life happened. You guys, the relationship is over. Mind you, you have one bad baby girl or ex. She's bad, 8-figure, body or whatever, and you guys are still single, right? And you guys are friends, and you guys are back from, let's say, a club, because they always blame everything on alcohol. You guys are back from a club and everything, and then she say, "Oh, my house is too far. Can I come sleep in your house?" Da da da. You say, "Yeah, that's your friend, right?"
First of all, let me stop you there. Like I told you, Paul, there's friends with limits. The fact that we're friends doesn't mean that I'll be going to clubs with you now.
Bruh.
It was an example.
That's what I'm trying to stop you there, right there, because it's never gonna happen. That's the thing. It's never gonna happen.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah,
gonna be online
you
friends?
like enjoyment.
So it's gonna be online friends. You
We
guys
can,
are
like-
keeping it online friends.
No, not that we can. It's not necessarily gonna be online friends or something, but it's not gonna be the type of friend that you're gonna be calling me. Let's go to a club. No.
No, I'm just
because
saying.
definitely I would know. I know personally if I go to that club with you, shit's gonna happen. I know personally that something is gonna happen.
I have one question.
So definitely, I'm gonna say no to your club invite or something.
Okay, let me reverse your question. What if somebody else bring your
You guys
ex
in the
as a friend, and then you come there and you guys meet together at that same place? Like it's the same question, but you're not the one bringing her there, or she's not the one bringing you there. Somebody else brings her. You guys meet, you vibe, you dance, you do everything, and continue now from there. And then she
And
says you guys-
okay, the person that brought her is gonna take her back. Simple. See, this is the thing. You guys keep because me personally. I don't know about the audience.
Audience,
Yeah,
the audience.
me personally, I'm gonna like that's what I said from the beginning. I'm gonna limit that friendship. You understand? I'm not gonna let anything beyond that friendship because I know we over. I know personally that if I let something slide, it's gonna cause chaos. So I personally am gonna limit that.
Then why just keep it when you already know that anything
That's the thing
can
with
happen,
that's,
you will end.
that's the thing with me. I don't hate people, or I don't like say let's.
It's not about
It's
hating.
like you like the attention.
It's not that I like the attention. I just like I don't have it in me to be like saying like for you know this thing they say people like you block somebody or somebody
Yeah.
does something
You
you
don't like
block
to
the
block.
person. No, I don't block you. Your contact is there. I don't delete people's contact on my phone. You offend me, your contact is gonna be there.
Block. I block.
You understand? I don't have it to me to go. I mean that that time that you're sitting and thinking, it's gonna cost you more harm than good. Like that, the energy over day, that part over day, but we should also the things say, well, why?
But it's not gonna come from you, but it's gonna come from the other person, and I can see it.
yes.
I want to prevent it before it
Before it
reached there.
happens.
I see it. You're not seeing it because you in your head you moved on. You in your head
So,
you're not like that.
when you say you see it, like you as the girlfriend or you as the ex?
No, the
You
girlfriend.
as the partner, whether it's the girlfriend or the boyfriend, the boyfriend can see it. The boyfriend girlfriend can see it, but you're not seeing it because in your head it's like, no, you're just friends. Don't think like that. Da da da. But I'm already seeing it.
So when you say you're seeing what she's trying to do, or
I'm seeing what's coming and I'm trying to stop it, and I'm telling you, this is what I don't like. I don't need to tell you that, okay, this guy's gonna do this thing, da da da. No. As my partner, we're trying to move forward.
No, see.
I'm telling you,
So
stop
okay,
it.
this is where we go back to the point of me saying I don't like being told what to do as my girlfriend, right? Okay, if you see that X is causing problem and you come to me and say, okay, it's like this.
You gonna talk to that guy.
No, you as my girlfriend, you come talk to me and you say it's like that. I see maybe as you said, I see some fishy things happening with your ex, blah 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 blah. You don't like it. That's understandable. But you telling me you don't like it and telling me to stop the friendship, that's where
So
you tell me you don't like it, and me, I'll be like, okay, you told me you don't like it. I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do about it. Maybe if I want to stop it, I can stop it. Or
Maybe.
limit. Listen, if I'm stopping it, I'm stopping it. If I'm not, I'm not.
What if you are the one on the
Seeing
other side?
it.
This time, your girlfriend has some friends.
No,
Or an
ex.
ex.
Ex. Thank you, ex. Your girlfriend has an ex that you are seeing his antics as a man. And then you come to tell her that, you don't feel comfortable with you don't feel comfortable with him being around her or being a friend. So you tell her that you would like her to end that
Stop it.
friendship. And then she tells you, no, I'll think about it. Or you don't tell me what to
Okay.
do. You're just my boyfriend.
Okay, I'm gonna bring this back. When I say I don't like to be told what to do, it's the
Answer
same.
this question
It's the same vice versa. You understand? I don't like to be told what to do. And I don't like to tell people what to do. I will tell you I'm not comfortable with that. It's left to you to decide what to do. It's simple as that. I'll tell you I'm not comfortable. I'm not gonna tell you to stop. I'm not here to be commanding you or something. It's simple. I'll tell you, I'm not comfortable. It's left to you to decide if you're stopping it or you're limiting it or you're not stopping or not doing anything. That's your choice. You do what you want to do.
I mean, are we not inside relationship because we are working towards a bigger picture, marriage? And if it just inside relationship, both partners feel like they cannot be told what to do, they're just living. Why will we assume that in marriage we will now be able to do live like we're asking each other's opinion? Meanwhile, we have been building, because if we've been dating for 4 years, for example, and throughout these 4 years, it is I do what I do, you do what you want. We just do what we want. How are we sure that when we get married, we will not that would not be a huge problem? Because all this while I'll tell you, but when we dating, you had no problem with it. When we dating, you had no problem with it. That's going to be it. Then why are you so concerned about my friends now? These are the same friends I used to have when I was in a relationship with you. Don't you think that would be a problem, a big problem?
So I didn't
Because the
I didn't get the question there.
Okay, so I was asking that, don't you think that the way, if you people have been living a certain way inside of relationship, if you push it, if you go into a marriage, is it not going to be the same problem you're going to encounter?
I don't think so.
Because if you've been in your relationship for 5 years and he was doing what he wanted, you were doing what you wanted,
When I say, hold on, you guys keep.
or you cannot tell you what to do. You cannot tell him what to do.
You guys keep like I think or I feel like you don't understand. When I say I don't like being told what to do or I don't like telling somebody what to do, it doesn't mean that, like I said, if you feel like something is not going, you bring it up. You understand? We discuss about it. It's not like you tell me that you don't want this or I should do this. You bring it up, right? We discuss about it. You understand? We'll see how to move forward. But the fact that you're telling me, like, you can tell me maybe, PK, go get that.
No, now you're.
You understand?
Now you're switching.
That's
You're
disrespect.
switching.
That one is disrespect.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said from the first place. I don't like to be told what to do.
But me
bring it up, right? You bring it up. You talk about it. We talk about it. We reason it out, and we take the next step. That's what I'm talking about. There are some relationships that, like the guy will be like, or the guy or the lady wants to be like, and he's putting the commands or that no, or the lady is like putting the commands or that no. If there's a problem, you bring that problem up, right?
and communicate.
We communicate. Thank you. We communicate, right? And then we see a better solution.
But she
There should be-
communicated with you by saying that, baby, I don't like this your relationship with. But you say, my relationship, my friendship. Don't tell me what to do.
No, that's not what I said.
That's what it's looking like.
No, that's what you're looking at it like. But that's not what I'm saying.
Have you ever heard of Okafor's law?
Okafor who?
Okafor's law.
John Okafor. Okafor's law. I don't know which one is that.
Once knocked can always be knocked.
Once Bob can always be Bob. I know that. Yeah.
Okay, so if you have ever heard of Okafor's law, don't you think it's safe for somebody to be worried that somebody you have once bopped for a whole 5 years, you cannot one
We
day
do
just
it.
sleep?
When you get an opportunity.
Because there are people who cheat, and when they even cheat, sometimes they cheat with people that they know. The people that they can easily just, I'm in town. Like in another state, you're in town now.
Let's link
But
up,
let's
let's
see.
link up.
And you see it's easy, Don't you think that is a valid fear?
Like I said, me personally, I'm not gonna let that reach that level. Me, Isobel, personally. You understand? I have self-control. Like, I know that's the thing with me. If I know this thing is gonna cause problem to me, if I'm like this is a two-way road, and I know if I go this way, there's traffic or there's chaos. I'll take this other way.
So that's what you know, but you don't know how the traffic is coming that way. You know there's traffic, but you don't know where and how it's coming.
But I know there's traffic this way, and I'm going the other way.
Okay.
I have a question. What if your ex while you have a girlfriend, sends you an "I love you" text, what will you do? Will you delete it, or what will you do? What will you do?
And she's sending it as your friend.
Why?
She just, she just sent it to you that "I love you" or "I miss you." What will you do?
I would laugh at it and ask her why will you be telling me such things?
Okay. And would you show your girlfriend?
That's when I keep telling people when
No, I'm curious though. Would you show your girlfriend?
yeah.
And she will laugh?
And your girlfriend will say, I don't want this no more. And you will continue.
She can't tell me why would I only thought would I make a back talk with you?
Okay, co-host, I'm curious to ask you. What if your ex-girlfriend texts you and says, "I love you" or "I miss you"? What will you do?
I'll just reply and tell that
Stop.
this was,
Yeah.
we've been,
Simple as that.
It's over between two of us.
Me? Okay. This is the thing, right? Okay. Maybe she texts you, "I love you," and you reply back that you don't want that and you hide it from your wife. You understand? And then she finds out. How do you think that's gonna be? Chaos, right?
Yeah.
So it's better you tell her you don't like it and you let your wife know that.
So you come and tell your wife that.
Like,
can you imagine?
who
This
says
girl-
that?
this-
That's what I'm
girl
saying.
texted me, "I love you."
See, that's what
Send me a
I'm.
message
That's
that
what I'm
she
saying.
wants me
That's
back.
that's
She sent me a
nah,
message that she wants me back.
That's what I'm
And
saying,
then we
right?
are going to just laugh.
That's what I'm saying, right? From the beginning, I'm gonna
That
tell
humor,
you.
I want that humor. I want that humor. I want to laugh that kind of laugh. Cause
See,
what?
that's what I told you guys from the beginning, right? I'm very open when it comes to relationships. I'm like a book. But there are some things that, when I say I'm open, there are some things that, like, let's not talk about that one. But the other things, like the relationship, the past relationship stuffs, I'm like very open. So
I mean, it depends. For some people, it depends the relationship they have with their wives or girlfriends. Like my host asks here, she asks that if your ex texts you "I love you," will you tell your wife about it? Some people, their relationship with their wives is not that that you can take it and go and show the wife that this is what my ex said. Some people are just going to take it, reply it, maybe delete it, you know. Some other are going to block the girl and then just disappear it. But some will not tell their wives because they know what their wives can do. But if you have that type of wife that is, you guys are friendly, you guys
exactly.
they get that their wife that take it and say, hey, look at that big nyash there. Those are the type of people you can take that type of messages to. But for a man, your ex texts you, you take it. I'm going to tell your wife. You don't know how she's going to react because it's not everybody's going to take it like it.
Can we
That will
establish
be trouble.
Can we establish the fact that if the person texts you that message and you delete it, it's cheating?
That's a good one.
It's cheating?
First of all, hiding it from your wife, it's
Okay, now let's say you're hiding it from a wife that's not, hey babe, see that your date, child. I think big you're hiding it from that type of woman that's not like that.
Oof, that will be fire.
of
Because
all,
if she sees that, deleted messages are not deleted. They just hid it
They're just hidden.
in your phone. There's a way to retrieve it. But if she one way or another sees that,
First of all, that's talking. Like, why would you be trying to find stuff in my phone that you're not supposed to be finding? That's
I have a question since you brought that up. Would you let your partner go to your phone? Would you
Good
give your
question.
phone to your
yeah, definitely. You take my phone because there's nothing to hide there.
Because you just said, why would she be going through your phone? Why would she be that stalking?
Like he said, there's when you delete a message, it's not being deleted. It's just there. You understand? So me giving you my phone to go through, you can say back, okay, babe, can I make a call or can I do something with your phone or blah 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 blah. You take the phone and you start. You go to open hole, you're not supposed to open up, or you go to try for
It's my
retry.
husband's phone.
But I have the right
It's my
to open
boyfriend's
whatever
phone.
I want.
Me give you my phone to use it or to do what does not mean that you go
see,
digging inside.
can we establish something? Your down there is supposed to be something very private and sacred. If you're able to show somebody your private part, What is a phone?
Ask me.
What is a phone?
Like I said,
I'm curious, Mr.
So people-
No, I didn't say.
If you're able to show your
I didn't say. I didn't
if you're
say.
able to show your intutus, your pekus.
I didn't say I can't give my phone to my partner. I said you can have my phone. Because
Okay.
there's nothing there to hide.
But she can have, so she's just having the phone for having the phone sake,
that
like a
means
phone,
they-
like a phone holder. She should be able to
Go
go through the
wherever you
phone.
want.
That's what I said. Any fishy text that comes in, like first of all, for you to get married to somebody, you guys must have that connection, like
A trust.
that trust, that bond. You understand? So you guys must like I for one I'm very playful, like play what I play. When it comes to relationship, I'm very playful. I'm that kind. I'm that type that when it comes to it, I'm very playful.
Love a boy, guys. Love a boy.
When I
Love
mean
a
like very
boy.
playful, right? Yeah. So I can like that type of person that I will just get on the morning and call and answer. And how many get? I used to ask now, how many boy they chat you today? You get a number of how many boy they? You understand? You like how many? And then I'll see this boy. I say, look the boy. So me and I'll find password. You know that type of play. That's the relationship I build with my girlfriend. My girlfriend. You understand? I make it in a playful way. That when something happens, or like that type of text comes, and I'll like, see the girl don't text me again. I'm say, it tell me say love me. That kind of stuff. Them. I make it playful. So when you see that type of message, it's not gonna,
But now you're making it playful. That's what she's been doing, or that's what she has been doing. But now I'm telling you, okay, we've been laughing about it, but this girl is actually taking it serious. She's going above what she's supposed to be doing. I want it to end. What are you doing?
Now give me water break.
That's a good question, though.
Now give me water break.
We have water behind you.
Bon.
Lala, you're going to finish me painkiller here.
No, we
I know, right?
Here.
Small me and come come. I don't know. Say question. It doesn't say you don't go there. I go share Snap.
Trust
I'll
me.
finish this boy.
For talking, we'll
I'll finish this boy.
We're here to chat. Let's chat.
We're
Let's
chatting.
chat.
Now
Let's
that's
chop
nice.
it up.
Now we're chatting. That's cool.
Advice. I came again.
What advice? Tell the boy.
See, as you're about to start a relationship with somebody,
Continue.
know the person you are getting into a relationship with. If the person from the onstart, the person asks you, do you have an ex? How is your relationship with your ex? If you tell the person, you guys are just chatting, that, the person says, stop it. If you like the girl, you want the relationship to go, you stop it. Cut every time with the ex. No Facebook, TikTok, just cut everything. Just avoid, the danger ahead. Cut it. But if you tell the person you're getting into a relationship with that you guys are just chatting and the person sees that as no problem, okay, fine. But also prevent it from going further. There are bottles around now. The books on my hate there.
I read a joke on my books on my head too.
Just avoid. I mean, this thing is there's nothing to be going left and right. But an advice for me is that just cut everything. Just
Yeah,
cut
this-
it.
this-
Don't
this-
be friends. Don't.
Do
Be,
you think
Hold
keeping-
on, please, host. This is advice comes to it takes us back to what I said from the beginning, right? If I'm asking you out and I tell you about my ex stuff and everything about me, and you decide to come in a relationship with me, that means you're accepting the fact that I'm doing that. You understand? You're accepting that fact, right? I tell you, okay, like I'm courting you and I'm telling you, I love, let's say, let me see, what do girls hate?
so what do you guys hate? Soccer.
Soccer. Oh, as my team, Real Madrid, I told you, Real Madrid, when the day Real Madrid loses a match, I'm pissed off. Like, it happens. Like, when it's like a serious match, it happens mostly with most football lovers. I don't see play my team lost match. He reached my ass. He woman thought he cut the woman off. He cut the picky off. He cut Oma off, go club to bed sleeping. You understand? So if I tell you I'm that type of person and you accept that no, okay, I'm going into this relationship with this type of guy. That's how he sees things and that's how he's feeling. And then we cool. Right? Means you accept me the way I am.
But the thing is that when you accept that, it should not go further from there. Because once the guest say, I love you, I miss you.
That's what I said.
That's another.
That's what I said, that I'm not gonna let it reach that level. I would not let it reach that level.
No, not you.
Not
the
you,
ex,
the
she's going to
person.
send it. Whether you reach the level or not reach the level, one day she's just going to say that, I miss you. Or,
It
I
just
love
takes
you
a small thing to cause confusion in your present relationship.
And the way she felt for you as a friend when you were single, that's probably not the same thing she feels when you're in a relationship.
Yes, that's true.
I have a question for you. And my question is, don't you think it's concerning that you are in talking stage with somebody or you're trying to get to know somebody and your ex is being mentioned in the communication of you just trying to get to know somebody? Don't you think that's a red flag?
Well, it's definitely a red flag. But
because it's your ex,
questions,
and how come the ex even just came up in our conversation to the point where you're trying to
if she asks though, because most girls they be asking like,
okay.
Are you single? What happened to your last relationship? Are you guys still talking? They be asking. They be asking that. I'm not mentioning it because I just want to mention it. They be asking, like, what happened to your last relationship? Or for how long have you been single? Are you talking to your ex? So if they ask, tell them.
So you're saying that if they ask, then you tell them. But if they don't ask, they will never know. And you guys get into a relationship, then she finds out that you're talking to your ex.
First of all, tell me why a guy is asking you out and you're not trying to ask the guy about like what happened to his last relationship, or you don't want to know what happened. It's like
you said, not everybody want to know. Not everybody.
No, me definitely, because if I see a girl and she's single, I'll be like, I'm curious. Why are you single?
She don't have a boyfriend.
Why don't you? You've never dated a boy before? Why don't you have a boyfriend? Why are you single? Why don't you have a boyfriend? What happened to your relationship? You understand? You need to be curious. Like, you need to understand what happened. So maybe you don't make the same mistake, or maybe you don't mess up somewhere. So you need to know what happened to your previous relationship. Why are you single?
What if the person does not feel comfortable sharing that information?
I mean,
about their ex.
You guys can keep
talk
it
about their
for another
ex-boyfriend.
time.
Definitely, you will definitely talk about it someday.
Shallowy or very shallow or deeply?
Huh?
Like the people talk about it deeply or just a shallow. You just want to know why they break up, maybe cheating, and then ends there, or you want deep.
You can be in a relationship with somebody that does not want to talk about what, like, how it's like setting your hand in a hole and you don't know what is inside that hole. That's taking risks.
I mean, some people have the past relationships that it really hurts them the way that
Trauma.
they don't want to talk about it. That just
Okay, so how will you know that this is not gonna repeat itself again? Like, how do you know you as the guy asking the girl out? How do you know you're not gonna do the same mistake
that a guy did?
Well,
the
you
guy
will
did.
do it, and then your partner will tell you that I don't like this. Don't do it again. There's a whole, For example, you would do something, right? And that's what I had in my last relationship because I didn't want to talk about it because I had some trauma about it. And you do it, then I'll tell you that, hey, baby, don't do this because I don't like this because of this. I don't need to bring that. It's because my ex did this. Okay. No.
That's you going through pain again because you didn't want to share. Because I personally, if you tell me this happened to you, I'll make sure, like, try my possible best to make sure that doesn't happen again. So you hiding it from me is gonna make you go through the same pain again because
That's
you choose to
why I'm
hide
telling
it.
you to stop doing it. I don't need to tell you that I already had it before. I just tell you that I don't want this. I don't like this.
But wait.
Okay, let me give an example.
Okay.
Let's say your ex was a gamer. He loves playing game.
Okay.
But you don't like it, and that's the main reason why you guys broke up. Okay, you met the new person. He is a gamer. You said you don't want to talk about it because maybe it hurt you so badly. Maybe you broke like his PS5 or something, and then he beat you up, and then you guys broke up. You don't want to talk about it because it's trauma. But he too is a gamer. So in this situation, if you don't tell him and he's a gamer, the same thing is gonna happen.
But it's not gonna stop because he's a gamer. That's what he loves. So I'm gonna tell him that you
That-
will do your games, but limit it. Because there are some boys, well, not boys, men, that the addiction with video games
Oh yeah.
and stuff like that is high,
it's
that you
too
can't
much.
even tell them that. No. Once you tell them that reduce or just, it's gonna be an issue.
This brings us back to the point again. You need to tell him that you had this problem with your ex, because sometimes, like you said, some boys have addictions, but if they don't see like a concrete reason why you're stopping me from playing a game
Or playing it too much.
or playing it too much, you don't give me like a reason why. Because trust me, you can like doing something, right? Maybe you can like doing something, and just say you like cooking or cooking. No, you have this thing that you have the passion of doing,
Makeup.
or makeup or braiding or something, and a guy is telling you to stop doing it because he just says please stop doing it, and he's not giving you
Like a reason.
like a reason.
There's a reason. I'm giving you a reason behind, but I'm not telling you this. That okay, let's say game, right? Video games. You're doing video games, and then too much on it, and then I tell you that baby, you're giving me less attention when you're playing your video games. So arrange your time with your video games and my attention. I don't need to tell you. I already gave you a reason. That because you're not giving me enough attention because of your video game. I didn't mention my ex. See, I don't need to mention it. I can give you a reason without mentioning it.
Painkiller.
Yeah. So again, before you dating that guy, you knew he was a gamer, right?
Like I said,
Not to
the
that extent.
addiction, yeah, you don't.
But definitely,
you were
definitely.
not to that
When you do
extent.
talking stage with somebody, you don't know everything about the person. There's some stuff you're gonna go discover in there. Even in marriage, when you date somebody, there's some stuff you're gonna go discover inside marriage. So it's not because of talking stage that I'm gonna discover you, and I'm gonna know the basic stuff. But as we go together, I'm gonna know more deeper stuff that I
every day.
didn't know.
Yeah, we're learning every day.
We learn every day.
But I still think that,
What if your girlfriend's ex is way handsome than you, sexier than you,
Richer than you.
richer than you, taller than you, muscular than you? Wouldn't you feel some type of way like, hi, this party man like that, this is gay one day, like he's still looking? Wouldn't you feel some type of way about it? Like you just see how nice she's been telling. She told you her ex is her best friend or her friend.
why are they best
Let me
friends?
not say
That's the
best friend.
question.
Let me say her ex is her friend, and you didn't really care because you say you don't care. Then the one day you met the guy, you're like, huh?
I didn't know this was your friend.
Wouldn't you feel a certain way?
First of all, me asking you out and you accepting me the way I am, and you know well that your ex is more than me
In everything.
in everything. You understand? The fact that you're with me means you saw something in me that he didn't see in that handsomeness
Leave
behind
that
that
one.
guy.
We're talking about you. You the one seeing it. She knows what her ex looks like.
I'm getting to the point.
Okay.
Means that you saw something in me that it's not in the other guy. So the fact that you accepted me the way I am, I don't see the guy as any threat or something.
What about you? Would you feel?
I don't
type
see
of
the guy
way?
as a threat. Like you left him and you're with me. You knew well that he's handsome than me, but you are still with me. So it gives me, instead, if there's anything, I should be proud. Like if I can pull you off that guy, or I can make you over that, like I should be proud of myself. That no, hey, I don't try. You understand? I should be proud. I should not be, scared or something. I should be proud of myself. That no, hey, I'm missing my place day.
Then what if on her birthday, she invited her friend, which is her ex, and then maybe you gave her flowers, but the guy came, he brought like iPhone,
It will still carry
he
us
came to
back
come
to
and give her.
It will still take us. Like I said, being friends, there's a limit.
No, it's not. It's her friend bringing her
Why?
just birthday
Why?
gifts.
Bringing a gift.
It's just birthday gifts.
If you wanted to give flowers,
It's
you
her
wanted to
friend.
give
It's just,
something
you
else.
brought flowers, but he brought iPhone. He brought like stuff. Like he brought flowers to a big level with money, $100 or $50 wrapped around that.
But you will still bring that money and that iPhone. Now still me go see chop out though. Explain something. Anyways, you do though. Anyways, you do though.
But
See, I don't know. I don't know if I'm the only one or other guys think the same as me. Pulling out a girl like this dude is he's talking this girl or something, and you from nowhere you are just anyhow and you come and get that girl's attention. I don't know if I'm only the one, but the type of like you will feel a type
Yes.
of proud, like you feel that if I can pull this girl and I'm like this, then that guy is maybe he's handsome than me, has money than me, or taller than me, or whatever. But that girl is still get the man. See, I'm saying if you make up no, like I don't know if I'm the one or it's
I get what you're
that
saying,
guy.
and it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
What you're saying is like, hey, if me like
Exactly.
me like this, yeah, I get.
So what's the point of me being jealous when I know the guy if you find part me, but you still can't. I don't. If there's anything, I should be proud of myself. I should be happy, proud of myself, not
What
being
about
jealous.
you? Would you feel uncomfortable if you came across the ex and you saw how like Beyonce she looked very pretty and stuff? Like, will you just feel uncomfortable with that? That he's saying that's the friend.
Dear husband, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. No. Because we human, no matter how much tough, big, non-jealous, whatever you want to consider yourself, you is, at the end of the day, there's some type, whether it's not now, tomorrow, whatever, one day, there'll be some type of emotion, feeling, whatever thoughts going through your head. You can't handle it now because, we're just now. But
right.
trust me, later,
So
something in your head will come up.
what are you saying? Like later,
What I'm saying is jealousy is normal. Jealousy is okay. But
No, I didn't.
what
I
is
didn't.
not okay
I didn't. I
is
didn't.
the-
I didn't say jealousy is not okay.
I'm
It's
just-
okay to be. We humans. Like you, if you're not jealous of something, that means you get problem. You understand? But now is the way you control your jealousy.
yeah.
If you're not jealous of something, as a human being, if you're not jealous of something, that means you get problem. Go for your village, me a village place, check, you have a problem. But now is the way you control your jealousy. That's the point. You know how to manage. It's the same as anger issues. People they get anger, but it's the way you control your anger that counts.
Do you think being friends with your ex is an emotional backup?
No.
Do you think it's an emotional backup?
Hell yeah.
Like,
Because being friends with you, sorry not to cut you off.
of course.
Baby, I lived with you. I know you. I've been with you for years. Something happened with my boyfriend, God forbid. And I'm going to my friend, my ex. He knows how to calm me down. He knows how to not manipulate is a bad word or a different word, but he already knows how to read me. And as I know him, as he know me, I become weak. Whether you like it or not, you become weak, and something will happen. Not
Fall
because you
into
want
temptation.
to. But
And they go and cry back to the exes. They go and cry to the ex.
So why my ex they can't cry for me?
because she's mad at you. The issue
No,
is with you.
if there's
she has to go talk to a friend, and the friend is
if there's anything, I should be mad at her. Don't have to be mad at me.
Then why don't you
Why
think it's an emotional backup? Why don't you think it's an emotional backup? Cause like you're trying to talk to this girl, you're trying to be in a relationship. The relationship is not working. You know that you have that backup. That's why you're keeping that connection. You're still keeping that communication
The
with
fact
this
that
person.
the fact that I'm still talking to her or we're still chatting does not mean that I'm still keeping a connection. Like I don't have it in me to be deleting or blocking people from my this thing.
If she come one now and knock you, Papa, you will knock her.
If she what?
If she comes one now, right? Like now, but you're just speaking. As you guys are friends, right? She won't knock. She won't knock. You will knock her.
Me.
I'm telling you.
After that club, that guys.
First of all, that club, the way she came, she will go back the way she came.
Leave that
I mean,
club.
things
One
happen,
day,
though.
one
Things
day,
happen.
You go
things
come
will
back.
happen.
The worst is if you really loved her in the past, and then
Yeah.
maybe something that happened, you guys wake up, and she comes back, and inside that club, you're about to take her home. I forget.
And I also feel like
What happened to other?
Temptations like this.
leave that in that other one when you can easily go to the one that you already know.
No.
I also feel like some, well, not all. To me, I feel like being friends, stay friends with your ex or whatever, it's like paying a price. For example, if you did something to me or I did something to you and we break up, for me to I feel bad. I hurt this girl. I feel bad. I hurt this boy. How can I do? I didn't want to do this. I'm gonna be friends with you to pay my price for the pain that I did to you. And most of the time, that's what it is.
If you're ever to hang around your ex, would you hang around your ex alone or with people?
No, wait, I'm gonna get back up now.
But your friend want to be with just you.
Why would you want to be with me when?
Because you're my friend. I don't
She's-
want to.
she's-
Because
Yeah. See, first of all, you wanted to be with me, just me alone. It sounds first of all, it sounds fishy.
You're my friend. I'm
So
calling
are you not saying
over.
that there was
What
the
is not
point of
over?
having that kind of friend where you see the need for you to have backup?
That's what I told you, being friends, there's-
because you know that friendship is not an appropriate friendship.
And you have backup because you need people there because you know that if you guys are alone, something will
Something
happen.
happened.
That's me trying. That's me trying to prevent
Just
that from
with
happening.
tear.
That's me trying to prevent that from happening.
No, that's what I'm saying, that if you know that there is this friendship that you have, that you cannot be there without a backup, then you already know that
Okay,
there's something
let me-
wrong with this friendship.
Okay, let me ask you this. So you want to tell me you don't have friends that you don't want to be friends with them, but you have to be friends with them?
You don't have to be friends with nobody.
No, that's not. Let me put it that way. Okay, there's this person you don't want to talk to, right? But you actually need to talk to because there's something that this person has that you can benefit from. Do you have that situation?
We're talking about
Except
exes.
my boss.
Where?
Except my boss.
You said example.
Except work. It has to be work. But when it comes to friendships, no. Like I have to be making intentional friends, especially in this time of my life. So
Except your
personally-
boss, but it still fall under the same.
No, my
Yes.
boss is not my friend. My boss is not my friend. Pardon. My boss is not my friend. Is your boss your friend?
It's my boss. Hola.
There was
Now, communicating, being friend is a big word, but being cool with your boss or being cool with people is different from being called friends.
That was actually very funny.
But no,
But you are identifying the fact that this particular friend is not the kind of friend that you can be. So right there, we've already understood that there is this friendship now is not a regular friendship. So and your girlfriend has identified that
And she's trying to
this is,
stop
and
it.
she's trying to stop it. I think she probably has a valid reason why she wants to stop it. And if you say your interest is to be in a relationship, to find a wife, you should not be worried so much about your past, but more focused on your future.
Who's worried about the past right here? I don't. Did I say
Because
something?
And
if your current
go ahead.
yeah,
No, go ahead.
if your current girlfriend is saying that, or she's maybe giving you an ultimatum that it's either me or that girl, since you said you cannot do this.
That's first of all.
He said he's calling the girl.
That's a mistake. That's a thing you should never do to a guy. I don't know about other guys, but give a guy an ultimatum like choose this or this.
But
That's a
you
mistake.
already
Don't ever do that.
you already said yourself, it came, whether you like it or not, it came from your mouth saying that you can't be just alone with this girl. Me, I see that. You know that's the truth. And now I'm telling you that, and you're telling me that you're going to cut me off.
Why? First of all, wait.
For a relationship that you can't be alone in the same room without nothing happening. And you know we can't be in the same room without nothing happening. You don't want to stop it.
Temptation.
Temptation.
Like I said before, right? This thing you have, you like.
Alhaji,
What?
it's tough here. Are we stressing you out?
Yeah.
Stress me out. Wonderful. You know why you about me before. Yeah. So as we were saying, right? I keep saying this. Being friends with your ex, it like there's a limit to friendship. There's a limit. I personally would not let it like be to that level where she will be calling me or telling me, can you come over? I need you, this, that.
Okay, let me ask the question. Let's go back to that club. Your ex is in the club. You're in the club. Okay. I know you said you will not leave it to get to that level. Let's say you are drunk in that club. Your ex is the one that's about to take you home. And she still has feelings for you. You are drunk. You go, she takes you in, you guys go in, whatever happens. And then you are present, I don't know, maybe, okay, let's just say your present girlfriend, maybe she traveled or went out or something. And you not tell your girlfriend that you're going out. And you did not know that your ex is in that club. I see where it's going to? Something happens. Your girlfriend comes back. And then somehow, your ex starts saying, okay, I love you. Send pictures. She sent pictures of that night and everything. And your present girlfriend sees it. And in the beginning, she wants you that stop this relationship because you told her that you know how to control it. And she sees whatever, the pictures and everything. What will you do?
That's on me. I'm gonna take the
L.
Really the L.
But you should have stopped it in the beginning when I
I'm
told
gonna
you
take the arrow
so.
right in the heart. That's on me.
But you should have stopped it in the beginning when I told you so.
Yeah, because the ex told you, and you said you're going to control it. Okay, she believes you. No, she believes you that you're going to control it.
And would
But
you
now,
Trusted you.
something happened. The only thing that happened, you got drunk. And then the ex took advantage of that.
And would you now say that ex has a lot of power in your present relationship now?
I didn't say. I never said my ex has any power in my relationship.
No, I'm saying with the way that now it's like she's your girlfriend. So first it was a communication that you had where I don't feel comfortable with this girl being your friend, blah, 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 blah. And then now again, it's coming again where she's sending you a text message. Are you not seeing that your ex or your past
It's more
is having
value.
so much presence in your present?
Yeah.
Don't you think there is already, because that thing, I feel like there's so much, she's supposed to be your past. She's supposed to be your past, something that your current girlfriend or your wife should be worried about. And it should be something that you should easily prioritize. All right, I have a good woman. The person, we used to be friends, we used to be girlfriends, but it's over. But the current woman in my life, which matters to me, is saying she doesn't feel comfortable with that friendship. Don't you think it's fair enough for you to cut off that friendship? Because they don't even have anything to benefit from there anyway.
Yeah, it's fair enough to cut it off. Okay, let me reverse this, right? Okay, let me reverse this. Okay, that your ex, right? It's gonna be the same as that your ex that you didn't know was in that club, but you guys are not communicating, and you got to the club, and that same thing happened. You understand? And you guys go, and the same thing happens. It's still gonna be the same.
No, not the same, because now this one is matter for the police. I don't know you.
Matter with the police, how?
I don't know you. Well, okay, because if you want to go and check the records, you don't have a number. You guys are not chatting.
Oh,
Yeah.
but you guys,
Advantage of-
you guys have pictures of
That's in the past.
That's in the past. You're not communicating with each other.
Okay. Let's say it this way. Oh, you were dating her, and maybe your family members, like everybody, know you guys are dating. Maybe
then that
her
should
parents,
lying to your partner.
her parents know you guys were dating. You still gonna say you don't know her?
I'll say that one is past. I don't care whether it's 2 hours ago that wake up. It's past.
You don't.
2 hours is
It's
past.
still the same thing. So it still bring us like it's still being friends with your ex or not your ex or whatever. If una one, it go still.
But let's say that, you're able to keep things in check when it comes to your ex and, and stuff like that. But would you agree that there are people who keep their exes around as friends just simply because they want to feel validated that their ex still wants them?
Still want them.
Or they want an emotional backup and stuff like that? What do you think?
Sorry.
No, I was asking that. What do you think? Would you? I know for you, you're able to keep people in check. Like you're able to say, I'm drawing boundaries with my ex. But would you agree that there are actually people out there who keep or make friends with your their ex girlfriends or ex boyfriends simply because they want to get that validation that their ex still wants them, or they want to just keep them around. They like that attention.
Or they know that they can still have you
Yeah, there are people who do
whenever.
that. Yeah, there are people who do that.
But now there are people that do that, and let's say you that type of person that do that, right? Right? And I'm with you, and I'm telling you that I don't want that. Whatever that you're doing, whatever your who is, cut it out.
Of course. Okay.
Are you cutting it out?
Thank you, La.
First of all, I already told you guys I would know how to see. You guys you keep
nothing out.
I'm still it's not that I'm not cutting nothing out. You understand? I'm still gonna keep to my words. Like,
But you can control it. She can't control it.
who,
She's
the
one-
ex?
The ex is
It's
the
on
one
the
who
ex.
wants
That's the
job.
thing. You guys keep saying, I don't care about the ex. Like, I don't care about her. I'm talking about me.
You
But
don't
your
care about it, but
girlfriend-
she's
but
bringing
your
something
girlfriend
into
can.
your
She will
relationship.
not. I will not let her bring anything into my relationship from the first place.
I don't even want that
I'm not gonna let her
relationship.
bring nothing in my relationship.
Me,
She's
I
my
don't want
ex.
that relationship. I want you to cut it. Are you doing it?
You want me to block her?
Yes.
I want you to
delete.
stop.
Block and
Even
delete.
if you want, go and bury the number, go and bury whatever. But I'm not saying when you see her out there, be rude. No, you can say hi.
It's
Well,
still
I just asking you to be hi.
it's still the same
not
though.
you being friends with
Saying
her.
saying hi to her on the phone, saying hi.
It's you being polite and educated.
Very, very interesting points. Painkiller and Petite Madame. I know we've had a lot of conversations today. We spoke a lot on this particular topic of exes, being friends, and having numbers and all of those things. But I'm just curious now, like in conclusion, what would you say? Have you, as your mind or as your perspective changed, are you still okay with people still having, their exes as friends, communications and all of that? Like, what is your take on that?
As we do say, we do learn every day though. Not to laugh, but I will still stand by the point that I don't see any problem of having or being friends with your ex.
Oh my God!
Right? For me, I will still stand on the fact that I don't see any problems of being friends with your ex. But what I'm gonna change my mind on is if she's a problem, you gotta cut her loose.
I go.
You see, our men are receptive. They are very receptive.
Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna change my mind on. If she's gonna be a problem, you gotta cut her loose. But I don't see any problems of you guys being friends. But if she's gonna be a problem, cut her loose.
Okay, perfect. Men, drop your comments in your comments inside the comment section below. So I'm curious, Petit Madame, tell us what you
I still
think.
remain on my point. I'm not asking you to be rude when you see them. I'm not asking you to be disrespectful, but I don't want no friendship. I'll still stick on that.
Co-host,
Fair enough.
So that
any final advice, any final words?
advice, my people,
Man for advice.
for the boys, for the men, for the let her go. Just let her go.
This is
But-
how men speak.
But
Wait, no, that's not it.
but
Wait,
you know,
No, our Alhaji.
wait, hold on. No, she said something.
Oh
Nah,
my God.
no, guys,
no.
guys, hold on. She said something. I think we should talk about. What did she mean? What do you mean by this is how men talk?
no, pointing men's.
No. She said this is how men talk. Are you trying to say I'm
No,
Men, you
no,
don't say
no.
man.
You?
Men.
Of
No,
course
two
not.
men.
Of
No,
course not.
no. She's not, are you trying to say wait, guys? Is she trying to call me a boy or something? Because I don't understand.
No, Alhaji, no. I guess because maybe he's speaking on the points that it's okay with her. She just said she just gave him a small holler.
This is how men talk.
Guys,
Holler.
if your ex is your boss, if it's professional, it should be professional. If it's not professional, you cut everything, cut every time. My host, that's all I have to say. Well.
No, we have able men here. We have Alhaji Painkiller.
All the way from Dubai.
He is a man. He makes a lot of money moves.
Odogu.
He is a man. Yes. And I just wanted to say, where do you stand on this topic? Are you the type of person that you like keeping your exes as your friends? Is this just platonic friendship? Are you keeping them for validation? Is it an emotional backup plan for you? Do you believe in Okafor's law? I'm very curious on your opinions and your thoughts. Please drop your comments below. And it's your host, Clarice,